Hey everybody, Xander Storm coming to you. And tonight, I'm gonna do something a little different. This is gonna be the first in a series that I wanna do called Story Time. So, this first story, let's just call this Playing Soccer. So, back in high school, my sophomore year, I'm 33, so you guys can do the math, because I sure can't. Playing soccer for the junior high that I went to, even though I had switched schools by then. I'm in high school, and I actually joined the previous school's team just so I could hang out with some of the guys that I went to junior high with. So I'm there. I don't know anything about soccer. I mean, I did a soccer camp back in elementary school, and I think we probably played soccer in gym in elementary school. But of course, I didn't learn anything. So I joined the team to hang out with these guys, hang out with the guys. Not expecting to actually have to do things like run or move or kick or breathe. Just kind of show up. No, that wasn't the case. That's not the case at all. I have to do all of those things, unfortunately. So, our very first game, found out it's going to be against the girls' city team. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing. I mean, just what does that do to my psyche? Well, I'm going to tell you what that did to my psyche. I show up, and our coach comes over to us and says, "All right, guys, it's going to be shirts and skins." And I'm like, "Oh, man." And now, I'm a big guy, but back then I was a really big guy. And there's this girl that I liked, and she was there, and I was really, really uncomfortable with having to be in skins. And of course, we're a bunch of perverted high school boys who are just like, why can't we have the girls just be skins? Well, we can't do that. So sure enough, we had to be skins, and they had to be shirts. So the game starts, and I'm on the bench for the first part, because I'm not a starter, obviously. I go in, and there it is, my fat ass running up and down that soccer field like a stupid idiot, because I have no idea what I'm doing whatsoever. Embarrassing as I'll get at. And I tell you what, those city girls, they ran our asses over, man. I mean, it was horrible. The best analogy that I can give, the best way that I know how to describe it, being male on that soccer field on that fateful day was a bit like being Polish in 1939. Now, for all of you history buffs out there, in 1939, that was the year the Germans invaded Poland. But unlike the Polish military, we did not put up a valiant last stand. No, we got our asses kicked. We got our asses destroyed. I have felt the full effects of Blitzkrieg. I felt it on that soccer field that day. And it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I was like practically in tears by the end of the game because I'm running around without a shirt on in front of all these girls. I'm just embarrassed as I'll get at on here. And that was my first experience of soccer. That was my first organized game of soccer that I ever played. And it was terrible. I finished out the year. I didn't do another year, obviously, because I still couldn't run, and I still couldn't move, I still couldn't breathe, and I still couldn't kick. So that was it. That was my short-lived soccer experience. I ended up playing football later for my high school that I was going to, not the new school that I was going to, and that didn't really work out either. Maybe that's a video for another time. But yeah, that was my short-lived sports experience, soccer experience. I just wanted to tell you guys because it sounds kind of unbelievable. So, okay, I'm done.